better daily, where we work hard in our minds, bodies, and our spirits to become 1% better every single day. Download the app and join our Betterment family at betterdaily.live to catch the video version of these podcasts. Here's your host and my dad, Alex Van Houten.
What is up, Betterment family? This is Alex Van Houten in Better Daily Live. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and on Wednesday, we celebrate our wins together as a community. Whether they're big or small, we want to celebrate your walk and give you a high five for the things that have been, well, let's say awesome in the past week. I'll give you an idea of what my wins look like, because one of these is a big one, one of these is a small win. So first, big win. Yesterday, I had an awesome opportunity to sit down with Gabriel and read some really good material. So over the summer, I have him doing math and doing reading really for practice, but also once or twice a week, I want him to read something difficult. He's 6 and he has a great vocabulary. And so his normal grade level reading comes very, very easy to him. And so he's not really stimulated. He's thinking about the story, which is great, but I want to push his ability to learn new vocabulary and sound out words and that sort of thing. So anyway, this was a big win because we sat down and we got to read an essay from Reverend Johnston from the 1800s, and he is advising young men in their conduct with young women and things like not being rude and crass and cherishing the women in your life that you love and that sort of thing. And so it was really cool because he came across some words that he didn't know. And so I got to explain those to him. And then we got to talk about girls. Apparently he's had a crush on a girl over the whole school year, and well, she hasn't felt the same about him. So we got to talk about that. And well, as every man and woman knows, relationships between men and women can be complicated and difficult. And the sooner you can start talking to your kids about that, the better. So that's a big win in my world and a small win for me. And I'd love to hear yours. Please share your wins in the comments so we can celebrate you. And I have a story to tell from one of the people in our community. I'll let them remain nameless unless they want to name themselves. So a small win for me was I actually just completed the longest run that I've completed in a year. So just this past weekend, I hit 8 and change miles, 8.7 miles or so. It was a really good run. It was difficult, but it felt great. My body held up well to it. My joints were in a good spot. So that's a nice small win in my book. I'm on par to finish this Run 100 this year. So me and a few individuals in our community were working to run 100 times this year. And basically that breaks down to doing about 2 per week, since there's 52 weeks in a year. That gives you a little grace if you miss some, but I'm on par. By the end of this month, I need to be at 50 if I'm going to be on pace, no pun intended. So those are my wins. I'd appreciate some high fives. Tell me I'm awesome. And I would love to do the same to you. Now, there's a man in our community, and I wanted to celebrate one of his wins today. So this man has been on a journey with me and working out and doing his cardiovascular exercise and his weight training and changing his nutrition. And it's been quite the journey. He's got a lot of difficult things that he's wrestling with in order to make this happen. And today marked his 20th time doing hill runs. So back in March, I said, hey, we're going, as the weather gets nicer, we're going to start running outside up a hill. And he doesn't like running, much less up a hill. And so he has fought this tooth and nail, but he keeps showing up and keeps doing it. And today was the 20th set of hill runs that he accomplished. So kudos to that man who knows who he is and knows how much he hates runs and and how big of a deal it is that he's accomplished 20 of those. So I'm not going to name him or tag him, but if everybody wants to high five him, make sure you give him kudos here and I'll send him a screenshot. He's in our community, but I doubt he's going to confess that he's the one who hates hills. And here's the thing. He wouldn't be the least bit squeamish about confessing that he hates hills. What he would be squeamish about is telling me thank you for kicking his butt and making him run 20 hills. That he's not going to do that. He's not going to give me that satisfaction in my day. So that's fine. I just have to tell myself it's for his own good. Anyway, but I want to hear your wins. Wednesday is the time where we as a community get to celebrate each other's wins. And here at Better Daily, no win's too small. And it's really important that we as a community get good at this, not just together, but individually speaking, because there's a lot of stuff we can get down about on a regular basis. And don't get me wrong, there's some things that are negative that you need to attend to, and I don't want to distract from that. But when it comes to your journey of improvement, of becoming 1% better every day, sometimes big things happen in the week that are just wonderful, and you can feel it. It's a nice and awesome thing, but sometimes you got to dig and say, all right, where's my 1% this week? Where's the win that I can celebrate? Because everything else seems terrible. So where's that win? Where's the decision that I made that I didn't have to make that is moving me in the right direction? What things did I eat and choose to make a part of my life or try that are helping me on my 1% better journey? What does my habits and my progress on that front look like? What things did I say no to that were helpful and beneficial for me? What positive things have my 1% better journey done in my community and in the world around me? And those things, sometimes you got to dig deep and you have to take the spotlight of your mind and put them on there because, well, that's the thing. Kat says, I win every time I move. And you don't know, Kat, that is a true statement. And I'm not blowing smoke or making fun either, because Kat has some very significant issues that she's wrestling with. And I'd love to have you on here, by the way, sometime soon to tell everybody about it. If you're willing, you're not much of a sobber or a whiner in public. So, but if you're willing to share your story, I think many people would benefit from knowing where you've been, what you're doing right now, and where you're headed. So high five to you, and keep up that moving. That grandkid's not going to run around the house all by himself. Well, he probably will, but it's not nearly as much fun. Guys, this has been Alex Van Houten in Better Daily Live. Thank you so much for joining me for Wednesday. I hope you'll share your wins here in the comments or in the post in Better Daily so that we can high five you. And remember, no win is too small. When we're working toward a 1% better journey, sometimes you got to take the wins where you can get them. Or as KT said last night in her Faithful 40 post, the discipline of looking at the silver lining in life is a very important and helpful one. So until next time, tomorrow's Word Thursday, it's just 1%. You got this.
Thank you for joining us for your 1% Better today. Don't forget to subscribe for the podcast. Leave us a raving review to tell others how Better Daily has helped you in your journey. If you want more Better Daily, download our app and join our Betterment family at betterdaily.live. Use code POD to get 25% off your subscription. That's POD, all caps, to save 25% on your subscription. We all have a cross to carry. It's lighter when we do it together. Go to betterdaily.live today.